to introduce our witnesses.
Thank you, ma'am. But before I do, I want to echo Dr. Couture's remarks. She's being very gracious and very humble. As one of those 300,000 alumni from the University of Houston, I want to say for those of you who want to increase your Texas or your energy motivities, they're still taking applications for continuing education. So we'll have people outside with some clipboards to sign you up. But seriously, thank you, Dr. Couture. We are just so grateful to be here today. Thank you. You bet. So our first witness today is Mr. Greg Kennedy, Senior Project Director of Petronova Asset Management at NRG Energy. And in this capacity, he oversees the management of innovative carbon capture projects designed to capture and store 1.4 million tons of CO2 per year. I've actually done some math, Mr. Kennedy, on that. If the cost is $600 a ton, let these numbers sink in, that's $840 million. If the cost is $94 a ton, as some are trying to get it down to think we might, that would be at $131 million a year. So that's about a $700 million difference. Unbelievable. Mr. Kennedy has over 4 decades of project management experience overseeing commercial contracts, power origination operations, and other global special projects in the energy industry. Prior to joining Petronova Project, he served as the Senior Project Director of all Southeast assets for GenOn Energy. Mr. Kennedy holds a Bachelor of Science in Engineering from the Purdue University and received his Master of Business Administration from the University of Houston. Did I mention they're still taking applications for the rest of y'all? Okay. Next, I'll move on to Dr. Jeffrey Long. Our next witness, Dr. Jeffrey Long, is a faculty senior scientist at the Lawrence Berkeley National Laboratory. His research expertise and interests include inorganic and materials chemistry, metal organic frameworks, catalyst and conductivity, and molecular magnetism. Dr. Long has received extensive recognition throughout his career for excellence in both teaching and research in the energy field, including from Harvard University and UC Berkeley. Dr. Long, we need to add U of H to that list, by the way. He has also earned fellowships in the Office of Naval Research, the National Science Foundation, the Alfred P. Sloan Foundation, and the Baker Fellows Program at UC Berkeley. Dr. Long holds 2 Bachelor of Arts degrees from Cornell University in chemistry and mathematics, and a PhD in chemistry from Harvard University. Welcome, Dr. Long, and Mr. Kennedy, you too. Dr. Ram Krishnamurti, am I getting that right? Dr. Ramanan Krishnamurti, say that 10 times, is our next witness that we're going to welcome today, and he's the Chief Energy Officer of the University of Houston. He oversees U of H Energy, a program that partners with the energy industry to build those technical leadership skills that Dr. Renew was talking about and develop those new technologies. Since 1996, he has had a storied career in energy research at U of H, receiving over $16 million for his innovative research in the energy field. Now, when I read that, I thought, man, you've been given a lot of money. But we all know it actually goes here to the school, and we appreciate your stewardship of that. The doctor has been recognized for his outstanding research and teaching in the field of prestigious institutions, including the University of Houston, the National Science Foundation, and the Journal of Polymer Science. Polymers are very big in my district, by the way. He is also a fellow of the Neutron Scattering Society and the American Physical Society. Dr. Krishnamurti received his Bachelor of Technology from the Indian Institute of Technology and holds a PhD in Chemical Engineering from Princeton University. Welcome, Doctor. Next, we'll go to Mr. Roger Dewing. Our next witness is the Director of Technology at the Air Products Technology Center, where he has led engineering teams in Europe, China, and in the U.S. After graduating from the University of Surrey with a bachelor's degree in chemical engineering. Man, I just bought a new pair of glasses for $10 and now my mouth won't work. He has completed the Italian EPC graduate training program in the UK, taking on assignments in oil refining as well as offshore drilling. He then served with British Gas PLC as a part of their LNG engineering team used in our district before joining the Air Products Technology Center in 1996. Man, that's 23 years ago. Since beginning his career with Air Products, Mr. Dewing has built energy processing technology and knowledge transfer systems all around the world. His most recent project will support cryogenic process innovation and development in the Middle East. So welcome, Mr. Dewing. We're glad you're here. Our next witness is Mr. Nigel Ginvey. He is the global head. He is global head of carbon management at Gaffney Klein Associates. Boy, that's a mouthful. Where he helps industry professionals understand the value of carbon management, which is part of the reason we're here today. Prior to this role, he has held leadership positions for some of the largest energy companies in the world, including as head of carbon capture, use, and storage for British Petroleum. In addition to his role at Gaffney Klein and Associates, he is now the coordinating subcommittee deputy chair for the National Petroleum Council CCUS study, due to be completed in 2019. Mr. Ginvey attended the University of Leeds, where he earned a Bachelor of Engineering degree in mining, like we were talking about, mining engineering. And he also holds a Master's of Science in Petroleum Engineering from Imperial College London.